Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for watching. So today's video is just going to be my August favourites. So I know last month, July, I didn't actually film a favourites video throughout that month, just simply because I wasn't actually loving a whole load of things during that month. So I kind of felt like I didn't want to come on and just only have a few little products and not really have anything exciting to say about any of them. So I am going away tomorrow, so I have already just uploaded a video. I think it was yesterday or the day before, so I'm going to film this one today because I go away tomorrow, so hopefully I can get this uploaded tonight and that way it'll keep it going. So I'm super excited. I'm going on a family vacation, which I am so excited for. The weather in the UK has been absolutely rubbish, so I'm going to go and get some of that Spanish sun and hopefully do a bit of shopping whilst I'm there, so I'll have a nice little haul video. But today this is just going to be my August favourite. So I've not got a whole load of items to go through, but I've got a few bits and bobs that I just thought I really wanted to talk about. And these are products that I have literally been using. I think I started using them throughout July, and then all through the month of August I have been using them so much. So I'm going to jump straight in there. The first item that I'm going to talk about is a moisturiser that I've been testing. So normally I use the Total Moisturising Cream by Benefit, which is so nice, but then on a recent visit to Benefit, they gave me a sample of the Triple Performing Facial Emulsion, which is this one. And this is such a lovely moisturiser. I really do like it. The bottle is absolutely gorgeous as well. So this is just like a deluxe size sample of the moisturiser. So obviously the bottle is larger in the full size one, but I've literally nearly used all of this. This is such a beautiful moisturiser. When I've come out of the bath or the shower and I've cleansed my face, I always need to go in with something that's good for dry skin. I suffer so bad with dry skin, so trying to find a moisturiser that doesn't irritate my skin or break me out is such a struggle for me, and I tend not to move away from something that I find that works really well. So I'm really glad that I actually did try this one, because I actually believe this is a little bit cheaper than the Total Moisturising one, so I'm definitely going to repurchase this. This is such a good moisturiser. Now I'm going to move on to some foundations. I actually have two different types of foundation. So I have a drugstore foundation, and then I have more of a higher end foundation. Not too expensive, but still a bit of a higher end one. So the first one that I'm going to talk about is my trusted Clinique Super Balanced Makeup Foundation. This is such a lovely foundation. So this is, what mil are you? I have no clue. This is a 30ml bottle of the foundation. And I am number 3 Ivory in this. I really like this year. Definitely compared to my shades last year when I was something like a 4.5 in the Urban Decay, and now I'm a 2. So I've definitely lost a lot of colour since then, but this foundation is brilliant. I find that this gives me the coverage that I need. Again, for somebody that's having really sensitive dry skin, I need a foundation that's going to put a little bit more hydration into my skin and isn't going to settle on obviously areas that might be a little bit patchy. So I do find that this Super Balanced foundation is really good for that. You can build the coverage of this up on your face. I use my beauty blender, so that shears it out a little bit more, but I do find that that is a really good foundation, and I do like wearing this one for work. I don't find that it transfers onto my veil when I've got my hat on and stuff, so this is a really good foundation. Excuse me. Another foundation that I'm really loving at the minute is the Maybelline Fit Me foundation, and I actually have 2 shades here. So I have them in 120 and 125. Again, this is a foundation that is really good for people that suffer with dry skin. It kind of leaves a dewy effect to your skin anyway, so you don't look completely matte, which is, I like that. Because I'm so dry, I like a little bit of oiliness going on. And I do find that this foundation does it. So these are both 30ml foundations. And the only thing that I would say with this is if I try to wear this for work, it does transfer. So where the Clinique foundation doesn't move on to anything, any of my work things, if I wear the Maybelline one, I do have to set this with a powder, because otherwise it will move on to my veil and then I end up with foundation everywhere. But it is a really good foundation. So staying with Maybelline, another product that I am absolutely loving, and I've just had to repurchase another one, is the Instant Anti-Age Concealer. This concealer is amazing. It's meant to be really good for people that have dark circles underneath your eyes, and just obviously just to help with obviously the fine lines under here. It's hard to find a concealer. Now, it doesn't matter what concealer I wear, I always crease. I have to use some sort of setting powder underneath my eyes, but the formulation of this concealer is amazing. It blends out so nicely. It's just so nice. So like I can go in with my foundation, and I tend to use this concealer to obviously conceal but then to highlight at the same time. So Maybelline has to be my favourite drugstore products, especially for foundations and concealers. So this is definitely a favourite of mine. And like I said, I've just had to repurchase this one because I ran out of my old one. So I definitely go through this. So another thing from the drugstore that I'm absolutely loving at the minute is the L'Oreal Lumi Pure Light Face Primer. This is such a beautiful primer. This is a 20ml primer, and I think this is about £10. So compared to some of the prices of other primers out there, and I mean, I have the Benefit Professional, the Chanel primer, I have another primer by Benefit, I've got an Urban Decay primer, Smashbox primer. They are so expensive, and some of them I don't actually love that well, but for £10 from the drugstore, this is a really good primer. It's very hydrating as it is a water based one, so for somebody that has dry skin, this works really well on me. What I do tend to do is, if I've already moisturised my face, instead of putting this directly on, I would pump my Maybelline foundation onto the back of my hand. So I'd probably put 2 pumps on there, and then I'd also put a pump of this on top, mix it in, and then put my foundation on my face. I just find that it just goes on so nice, and you still get that nice illuminating effect to your skin using this primer. So I'm really glad that I got to try this, and obviously this is my second one, so I do love this one and I would repurchase this again. So I really like that. Another thing that I'm loving, and this is my third bottle, well, I love it and then I hate it at the same time. This is the Clinique Take the Day Off Makeup Remover for lids, lashes and lips. So this is obviously an oil and water based, and then you shake it to mix it, and then you put it out on a pad, and it removes everything off your face. Actually, this is so good, especially for mascara and eyeliner. I literally can put this on a pad, hold it on my eye, and then leave it there for a couple of seconds, and then just wipe away, and it comes off really nice. You don't feel like you're constantly tugging trying to get it off. So I really do like this. The only thing I don't like is the fact that it is like a big opening for it to come out. So I actually find that I'm wasting more product than I'm actually using because I'm pumping too much of it out. I kind of wish it had one of them little cat things with the little tiny holes, so you have to shake it to get it out. So I think that would be so much better if it was like that. And like I said, this is my third bottle in the space of 2 months, I think. So I've already used 2 bottles of this size, and this is the 4.2 fluid ounce, which is 125ml. And to already go through 2 bottles of it within 2 months is a little bit ridiculous, because it is quite expensive. It's Clinique, so it's not on the cheaper side of a remover, but it is my favourite one. And again, because it is Clinique, it doesn't break me out. It does everything that I need it to do, and I absolutely love it. So another item that I've been loving more than anything lately, and I'm sure everybody's seen this in any makeup tutorials that I've done because I always pop this on, and this is the Lush Honey Trap Lip Balm. It's made with white chocolate, vanilla and honey, and it is such a lovely balm. I'm hoping that my camera is picking the name up, because last time when I showed it, it was all blurred. And this is so pretty. This is only a little tiny pot, so this is an 8-gram pot, and I'm nearly all out of it. Ah, it just smells like pure honey. It's such a lovely lip balm, and I love to put this on when I'm doing my face, just to hydrate my lips and then get them ready for foundation. So this is definitely one of my favourites, and I would repurchase this again. And I think I've actually said to people as well that it's so good they've got to go out and try it. Another thing that I'm actually loving at the minute are the Lasting Finish Colour Rush Lip Balms, and these are actually by Rimmel. I actually bought the red one for when I was working, just because sometimes wearing a red lipstick all day can be a little bit harsh on your lips and a little bit drying. So I wanted something that was a little bit more moisturising, and I was so shocked at the colour payoff that you got from a lip balm. I literally think people are getting so good with the colours in lip balms now. So I have another 3 here. This purple one, I am absolutely loving it. And this is what I'm wearing on my lips today. So it literally just looks like a crayon. And you can wind it up and retract it as well, which is so good. But they are so nice. Compared to putting a lipstick on, and sometimes it can go drying on your lips, or then you've got to reapply. The one thing I like about these lip balms is you can apply it and you get such a nice colour, but then as it gradually wears away, you don't actually lose that much colour from your lips. So even though you might lose the shininess from it, you can actually still see the colour on your lips, and I absolutely love that. So let me just swatch these for you, because me talking about them does nothing compared to the swatches of them, because the colours of them are absolutely gorgeous. So I have got more than these 3, but these and the red one are the only ones that I've really been wearing at the minute. So these are the 3 colours that I have. Let me manoeuvre my hand around. So the one that is on my lips now, which is the purple one, is called Viva Violet. And which one is it? Oh God, I'm not doing this very well, am I? So the one that's on my lips at the minute is obviously Viva Violet. And this is the swatch for it. So the top swatch is Viva Violet. Pop that on. The second one underneath that is Boom Chicka Boom, which is a really lovely bright pink colour. So it's this one here. I should have swatched at somewhere a little different, but I got tattoos, so it's dead hard to find places to swatch. And then the last one, which is more like a baby mauve pink, is Make Me Blush. So that is this end one here. And it is so pretty. I absolutely love these. They are so worth the money. They are about £6, and considering how much product you actually get as well, because you really do get a lot in them. It doesn't exactly say how much you get, but they are so long lasting and so long wearing, you just cannot go wrong with them. Then staying with lips, another product that I have actually been loving for so long. Actually, I bought this when I went to New York, which was back in March, I think, and I didn't actually start wearing it until the end of June. Yes, the end of June. And that is the Smashbox lipstick in the colour Pretty Social. This is such a lovely lipstick. Now the packaging for this lipstick is so nice. It's very chic. It's just plain, simple. It's got the name on there. But then the colour is, oh, absolutely amazing. I can hear my nieces playing out in the back garden. The sun's shining here today, and we're going on holiday tomorrow, so my nieces have come this morning and driving me cray. But yeah, so this is a really nice, it's more like a peachy nude colour. So it is this one here, but it's such a pretty colour. And I find that if I put a nice lip liner on first, so I'll go in with an Urban Decay lip liner, tends to be in the colour Rush, and then I pop this over the top of it, it completely changes the colour of the lipstick altogether. So you have this one shade of lipstick that you can turn into different shades just by adding a lip liner, sorry, in there. So that is another thing that I am absolutely loving. So I've got 5 more products. Another thing that I am loving, and I've talked about it before in videos and I absolutely adore it, is the Little Black Book of Bronzers by Too Faced. The reason why I like this book so much is these bronzers and highlighters and all them things are so expensive. So the fact that you can actually buy something so you can actually test them out and see what they're like is absolutely amazing. So I have fallen in love with Sun Bunny and the Milk Chocolate Soleil. I also like the Pink Leopard, Endless Summer and Snow Bunny. So being able to try them in these small samples, and I think this book was about £40, which is so good, because £25 I think they are, it's such a lot of money to go and spend on something that you might not necessarily like. So I absolutely love that they came out with this book. I think that other companies that have lots of different types of bronzers or highlighters, they should definitely do this. It gives you the opportunity to be able to go out, buy this, see what you like, and then you know which ones that you're going to wear and you can go and repurchase. So this is definitely a favourite of mine, and it's a must. I love using it. So a couple more things I'm really enjoying at the minute is the MAC Mineralised Skin Finish in Soft and Gentle. This is definitely an oldie but a goodie. So I've had this highlighter for about a year now, and it's one of them types of highlighters that I'll use and I'll be like, oh my god, you're amazing, and then I put it down and I totally forget about it. This is the highlighter that I'm wearing all over my face today. I've literally got it on the tops of my cheekbones, the inner corner of my eye, and my cupid's bow. Honestly, this highlighter is so pretty, and I just find that it's so subtle as well. It's got nice gold undertones to it, so it's nice and shimmery. I hope that's picking up. But at the same time, it's buildable as well, so you can definitely add more in there if you want to, or you can just keep it really subtle. So I really like that. But a new highlighter that I've just got, and if you follow me on Instagram, which if you don't, you should, is the Becca highlighter collaboration with Jaclyn Hill. And this is the Champagne Pop highlighter. The world and his wife has talked about this. Everybody seems to have got it. I was holding back for so long to get this highlighter just simply because it was going to cost me a fortune to get it shipped over. But then it so happens that there was certain items from Tarte Cosmetics that I needed off Sephora, so I just thought, why not? I'll order everything that I need and I'll just get it shipped over, and I'm so glad I did. So firstly, the packaging's not what I expected. Obviously I've seen people using it and I'm like, oh, but considering obviously how much these are, and the product itself is amazing, but I am a girl for packaging. I love pretty packages and things that are just presented so beautifully. This is still really nice, but it's not necessarily something that I would love. So this is the packaging of it. To me, it looks like a cross between a spaceship and something that needs to be in a car workshop, auto repair place. But then obviously, all that aside, let's move on to the actual highlighter inside of here. Champagne Pop is beautiful. So as you can see, there are definitely a lot more peachy gold tones in this highlighter compared to the MAC Soft and Gentle one, but nevertheless it's still a very beautiful highlighter, and I have already gone ahead and swatched it on my hand. So it's just in the middle here. So this is Champagne Pop, and obviously Soft and Gentle is next to it here. It is so nice. So it is a little bit more darker compared to obviously Soft and Gentle. So if you didn't want a highlighter that was so intense, then you could definitely use a lighter hand with this and get a lighter effect from it. But I absolutely love it. I just wish the packaging was a little bit more different. But we'll get over that because the packaging on here might not be that grand. But the box that it came in, it was absolutely amazing. And it's got Jaclyn on the back of it as well, so yay! The second to last thing that I got, so this is something that I actually got for Katie in the giveaway beauty box that she won. On her list of goodies that she sent me were the Clinique Cheek Pops. And when I went to swatch them to go and pick one up for her, I fell in love with this one so much that I got her one and I got me one. And this is in the shade number 14 Heather Pop. And this is an absolutely beautiful blusher. You can build this up on your cheeks, so if you just wanted a light colour of it, you can just give it a quick go on there, or you can definitely build it up. Now I've already gone ahead and swatched it on the back of my hand, so this is, obviously you can see it's not too much of an intense colour, and this is 2 swatches. So I've swiped it in, swiped it on, swiped in again and swiped it over, and this is what it looks like. So obviously you could blend it out and you could make it a lot more subtle as well, but I just find that even for like the packaging as well on this, it's such a plain and simple packaging, but I love the fact that they've got obviously the flower design inside the blusher, and then it's a clear pot so you can actually see what you're getting and you can see your colour in there. So these are beautiful, these blushes, and I'm definitely going to have to purchase some more of them. So the last thing in this I want to talk about is an actual cleaning product. So I am obsessed with my beauty blender. I love it, or my Real Techniques complexion sponge. But then when it comes to cleaning it, it's a bit of a nightmare until I eventually got the Beauty Cleanser Solid. and this thing is absolutely amazing. I actually picked this up a couple of weeks ago and I have used it non-stop. There is a nice little indentation in there. So it's just literally a solid little soap bar, and obviously you can see I'm using it within an inch of its life. I've used it to clean my beauty blender, I've used it to clean my brushes. I just find this is so nice, and it gets everything out of the beauty blender. I'm not stood there for ages constantly re-washing it, because I hate the stains that obviously foundation can leave. So this really does it, and I really like it, and I need to go and buy a new one. So that is everything for my August favourites. I wouldn't have said there was a lot of products here, but there was definitely a few. So I hope that you enjoyed this video, and I hope it gave you some tips and tricks on things that you want to go out and try. Everything here I would definitely recommend to somebody, and you know, there's a mixture of drugstore and a few higher end bits in here. So the foundations by Maybelline are an absolute must, and the concealers, you've got to go and try them. If you've not tried them, then please go and try them. So this is going to be the last video or it may be the last video unless I've got time later on to record anything different. This may be the last video that's going to go up for the week whilst I'm away. So I'm away from Friday till Friday, and then on that weekend when I get back I will get recording a new video to get posted. So I hope you all have a brilliant week. I shall see you when I get back from my holiday. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you already haven't, and I will speak to you all soon. Bye guys.